Hello, welcome to the three realm gateway offering events, guides, and for everything for the purpose of this, because I was able to speedrun these, so I hope they were able to help you to collect the chest in the shortest span of time. And very sorry for the complications. And before you can do this quest, you have to be able, you will have to have unlocked Enkanomiya, and will have to finish at least the two main quests. And for that, I'll post a different guide if you guys don't have already finished that. But right now, for those who have already completed it, and all you have to do is come to Enkanomiya Shrine, and as you are seeing on the screen right now, you will talk to Kokomi and just finish with her dialogue and talk to this other NPC by the side, and then we are good to go, and it will teleport us to a different version of Enkanomiya. Okay, before we start, let's count our primo gems. How much do we have? We'll have 60, 86, 86, 60? 86. No, exactly 86. All we need to do here is actually talk to the NPCs and finish the basic cutscenes. After we finish the cutscenes, we're free to explore the areas, but we can only explore the areas in a certain order, just so exploring will be a lot easier. Because if you haven't realized, the maps are sort of changed up, and there is this corrosion status that will both affect our damage output and our damage received. So it'll be easier to do the sequence I'm doing here. We start off heading towards the Narrows area, and also then we move on. We finish everything in the Narrows area, then we upgrade our gadget that we'll be getting from this maiden called Tsumi. And after we have upgraded them every single time we explore a single area, you should be safe to explore the next area, from my experience with 2 or 3 accounts already. And now, like I said, we finish off with the cutscenes, and then she'll give us this gadget. And this gadget is essential in exploring the entire new Enkanomiya version, this 3 realm gateway offering event. Pretty much anything will need this gadget in order to proceed. Alright, this is the most essential equipment that we need. Okay, so we're on our way for the first chests. Yep, certain enemies will have these aura nearby them, and what we need to do is press Z and just kill them like usual, or else you cannot execute them. This is kind of like a mini Dragonspine type of scenario, where we just collect stuff, then offer it, then we'll get buffs. Pretty much as simple as that. And this is the first ever challenge. This is also the first ever chest.
Press number 1.
And then this map pretty much determines our order of exploring, because this is the only ways that we can explore efficiently, or else the enemies and the corrosion status will be very annoying to deal with. Just follow the directions we'll be going, and everything will be fine. Majority of the events is exploration, and there are certain items that we need to collect on the way. Because it's required for us to gain some of these items in order to unlock the teleportation waypoints and the other stuffs. And in this event, I don't think we're rarely going to ever use pyro characters, but we will be using a lot of cryo in between. There's certain puzzles that we need to use cryo characters for. Okay, just let me explain again. There are certain items we need to collect on the event just so we can unlock the waypoints and other puzzlings. Okay, pull up the map and let's prepare. First, number 2. Now, all we have to do is grab a cryo character here. Use this. Press Z, your gadget. No bounce off, coming over. Chest number 2. Number 2 in this area, my bad. Number 3, technically. This is where the value of a cryo DPS comes in. I don't have one. As unfortunate as that is, chest number 4 here. Electropodiums, but before that we need to unlock it, so we need to do this. So this should be the 5th chest. We have a total chest counter of 125 so far. I'm getting there, chat. Right. Probably would be better if I just build Fischl eventually. Be a very useful character. Number 6. Now we use our gadget. Prepare for the fight. Don't bring a character that you can't fight with into fights. You'll end up being screwed up. You see, once again, sometimes these enemies spawn and they'll have these auras. So all you have to do is press your gadget again. But just keep in mind of how much charge you have. Okay. One more. Okay, but inside is stuff we need to collect. You'll see these stone slates. Number 1's here. Very important, okay, chat? Very, very, very important. There should be 3 in this room. Yeah. 2. 3 stone slates here. Very important. Now, next up, we'll be going to get the teleportation waypoint. Also, if you see these stones, you can replenish your energy here. So, whenever you come by them, please do pick them up. You'll see these flowers. They're very important as well. Whenever they are around, just pick them up. And these ores as well, very, very important if you come by. A lot of the puzzles will require them. You don't really need to particularly farm them, but you will have to pay attention to them because we will need a lot of them. Seven chests so far. This is the 8th chest. Keep following the silly. Yeah, once you have done so, that's the 9th chest. This should be the 10th chest. Once you have followed the city all the way. Grab that. Coming over. Grab this. Come through. Enemies right here. This is our 11th chest. Cut to the chase. That's the 11th chest. Now all we have to do is come up here. Before we kill the enemies here, grab all these. Quite important. And whenever you see these flies, try to grab one or two of them. They will replenish your energy, but there is also a achievement for collecting, not achievement, another mission in the event that requires you to collect 10. So, which is important. You will come by 10 pretty easily, just pay attention to them, then you should get enough. It's not a huge issue as long as you follow where I'm going. Number 12. After you have done so, let's come up here. My bad planning. Yeah. Once you've done so, we'll go over there again. Just skip this part. And now you'll see these markers on the map for ore and a hand symbol. Hand symbol, usually speaking, they represent the flowers that we've been collecting. And the ores is those ores where we need to unlock with our gadget in order to collect them. Both of them are really essential. Make sure you collect enough. Take your time if you don't have Kazuha and Xiao. Climb up here, let's unlock this. You see, you will need the flower and the ore in order to unlock teleportation waypoints, so it's fundamentally important for you to collect at least plenty of them. So do not ignore them when you have opportunities to collect them when they show up on the map. Okay, here is our 13th chest. Let's go ahead. 13th chest. Nearby, coming over here, is ores that you can unlock with your gadget. Now, when you're using the gadget, when you at least have a few levels, it should tell you where the chests are, but these don't represent all the chests. So if you're willing to, well, do it yourself, that's fine as well, but you might be missing out on Primo Gems if you do not follow the guide. It's up to you though. If you really need Primo Gems, I do recommend you following how I do these. And that should be your 14th chest. We'll come back to that. Right, this is your 15th chest. We should be able to check the status, right? So far, I've got 15 chests. Good. Just doing a progress check. 2 flowers and one of these butterflies. Still call them crystal flies. Yep. Once you have done so, here's your 16th chest. Right, once we have done this, we will continue on with this first. What you have to do is jump towards the center, open up your wind glider, and let the bubble take you up. Okay, once we're in here, unlock this. Still, remember to grab all these legumes? Tokoyo legumes? And there's your next two chests, one by the electric silly, one by these two husks. These husks are kind of anti-shield enemies. The archer ones, archer type ones, once they hit you with a skill, if you have shield on you, they will get a shield as well. And the lancer ones will provide all their teammates with healing, so be careful with that if you're playing with Zhongli and all that. It's not unbeatable, but it's just annoying. It's annoying to deal with. Once you have taken care of them, they will drop these Hux gems, and they are essential to finish the story parts. That should be your 18th chest, I do believe. Is it 17th or 18th? Let's check. That's your 17th chest, and that's your 18th chest. Yep. Just follow this. There's not much to do here. It's not like the trials on the normal version of Enkanomiya. There's really not much to be done other than collecting some extra ores and some extra flowers, so don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I try to not miss any of the things that's on the way, just so we have enough. The flowers and the ores are also essential of solving the trial towers up here. Just keep it in mind. So it's pretty essential. Here, this will cost 5 ore. This will cost 5 flowers. This should cost 10 gems. But don't worry about the husk gems. As long as you clear out the 2 husks on each of the trial islands, that should be all good. There's nothing to worry about. Now we all have to do is to match the patterns. Pretty easy. After matching the pattern, the tower should be unlocked for us to climb. All I have to do is climb up. Okay, and now once you're here, press Z, and things will be done. Number 1 tower is done. Once you have done so, you can just forget about that, and let's teleport our way back. Let's continue on. Now I've got 18 chests so far, and now we head towards this direction. Now we're going back to where that locked chest is. Should be pretty easy to see. Don't forget, grab these. It will become useful later on as well, even though they're time limited items. But that will save you the trouble of going and look for them whenever it's needed. Just collect them once you see them on the map. Right, this is pretty normal. We have definitely seen these puzzles before. So we'll just do it in sequence. Where that starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're not sure, just light them up slowly, one by one. 3, 4, 5. But enemies will come out, so prepare for the fight. Once you have cleared out the enemy, this luxurious chest is yours. Chest number 19. Once again, same deal. Collect the flowers and everything. Now we've got our light realm core. This is very essential to help us explore. You can either get more damage or get more stamina reduction when you're exploring and for stamina regeneration, which is something we have never seen in Genshin Impact, which is a very powerful thing. Now slowly drop down here, you'll see the silly. Check. Should be chest 20. Before you do so, let's do this. We defeat this enemy first. Once you have defeated the ring guard, collect this chest. Chest 20. 21 is that silly. We'll just follow it. I'll grab Amber for now. Help us solve the puzzles. $21 and $22 chest right here. Silly is 21, this is 22. Or the other way around. Depends on how you look at it. Now we'll probably need both a pyro and a cryo character. 21, 22. Here, 23. Check. Need to guide it to here, so fit bounce. Bounce, bounce, and we freeze this. And that should be just right. Press Z on the beginning, then the light should start bouncing. Perfect. 23 number. Watch out, I've got this. We want to aim at this direction. It should be easily spot, you can easily spot these two. A really easy location to find them. Alright, let's come over. You don't have to defeat the rune guard over there, it's pretty useless. All we have to do here is light up all the torches here. Oh, that somehow worked. Chest 24. Chest 25 here. Just run around and get all these explosion fruits. Yeah, chest number 25. You have done so. You can totally ignore this rune guard. Defeating him won't give anything. Now we can drop down. Right here you can see already electro monuments. Put a teleportation waypoint up there. Let's do that first. Should be chest 26. Oh, never mind. It's right here. So once you have done that electric puzzle, we'll teleport it to that teleportation waypoint. I'm just blind. Always happening. Double check. Chest 27. Here, this is chest 28. Don't really have to worry too much about missing that one particle, I do believe. Never mind, we'll have to worry about it. We'll have plenty of time now. Don't worry about it. If you have screwed up like me, just fly back. $28. Yeah. Now let's go up here. We leave this electric city alone for a bit. Here are enemies by this campsite. You know what to do. Let's try our best. Earlier here is a patch of grass that you need to ignite in order to let that city out, which is very important. And that should be our 29th chest. 39th chest into 30th chest. You can also just climb up with this pillar if you don't have Kazuha. Should be pretty easy. Like that. Chest number 30. If you have done so, come towards here. Another one up here. Do you see it? But before so, Rune Grater right here. I'm going to have to defeat the Rune Grater. 31st? 31st chest. Chest number 31. Then we'll climb back up. Go over to this. Good. Follow this to its location. I don't know what to do. Pretty simple. Chest number 32. Collect these 2 ores. Replenish the energy. Coming over here. This electric city. We need to touch it. Okay. The next section is very easily. You can very easily screw up. So make sure you play safe right here. Alright. 32nd. 33rd. Chest number 33. Now just use this. Coming up here. Make sure, like, please do make sure you don't fall off. It's very important. Because personally, I screwed up for a few times. And it's not fun. Even if you have Shao Kazuha, I recommend you just play safe and just wait for the city to move. And then all we have to do is drop into this and we're good. Chest number 34. We'll wait for the city to arrive. Don't forget to collect these. Now, barrier is unlocked. Yeah, 34. This is the 35th. Also, you can see it says the corrosion index is too high. If you do not want to take more damage, feel free to go back to the center location in order to clear out your status. Yeah, once you have killed all the enemies. Chest number 35. Alright, 36 is right over here. On the electric city. Let's just grab it. Grab these first. Because we don't have a teleportation waypoint near here like we had in the normal Enkanomiya version. So it is very annoying. Number 36. 37 is the chest they got him there. Oh, look here. Butterflies. $37th. Yep. Since we have done the tower trials, now we also have that unlocked. To do it once. It's just an enemy trial, nothing too hard. Should be easily doable. Once you have done so, come back towards here. Still remember this electric city? Should be chest 38. Yeah, number 38. You see, chat, I can't even count. Can't even keep counting in my head. And here is chest 39, following the city. Yeah, cities don't show up on the map with the box or the chest gadget. Here, explosive barrels. Open it up. And here inside are torches that want to light up. $39. Right, inside now I have unlocked this. Now just have to sort out to solve the puzzle, pretty much. Do that, and we freeze this. Yep, that should work. Okay. Any crowd character should work. Now, open up that. Bounce. Inside. Open. Chest 40. 41. By following the city. 42 just sitting by the side over there, if you can see. Ride your way up. And this should be complete. And that is the narrow section done, and that is all 42 chests in the area. That's including the 2 that has been on the islands. Now, it's just this. I do recommend we doing the trial before returning to the main island and upgrade our box level. Now, initiate. Once you have done so, let's teleport our way backward. We need to clear our corrosion index while we need to upgrade our boxu, or whatever you call. Bukosu box. Yeah, just call it boxu, dude. It's easy. Here we have 2. I recommend if you're playing with a team that doesn't have a lot of stamina, and this generally speeds up your exploration so much more. And then this is very, very good. Attack speed. for this if you're using an electro based team, but I'm not. I usually recommend this and this, but this is generally speaking better. Okay, now we start to explore that area, but before that I want to offer everything. Also, double check your event completion, because I do believe some of them gives you the sigils, so you can have a higher level of sigil before you set off. All good.